Solitude is the new luxury. I don't remember where I heard that or read it. It was probably somewhere on YouTube. That solitude is the new luxury. And I believe it's true. In the world we live in, our attention is constantly being pulled at and diverted in so many directions. Sometimes everything is so noisy. And something as simple as getting by yourself in silence is probably one of the most valuable things you can have. Solitude. I want to introduce you all to the dopamine button. Right there. For us YouTube content creators, I would imagine for those of us who are just getting started, the refresh button. It's the dopamine button. Because once you look at your page, look at your videos, look at the numbers, you're going to find yourself going to the refresh button, i.e. the dopamine button, and pushing that button so you can see the numbers change. Whether it's your number of views, the number of comments, likes, get to the point where you live for this. And I'm coming to the understanding after a little over 30 days, maybe close to 45 days, that I have to get away from it. I have to get away from it. And find some solitude. This is why I introduced you all to the bathroom in my room in the extended stay hotel. Because sometimes I have to close myself off from my room and find some solitude. I think you all are starting to understand why I did that video. As content creators, we are artists. For me, this is a form of art that I'm presenting to you right now. But in essence, I'm just sharing my life. Just sharing what I'm going through. This is the first video of the day I've created, and the day is just about over. I've spent most of the day uploading videos, putting videos on Premiere, because I'm going to be away from my computer this week, or this weekend. I'm going to be flying off to Las Vegas for Super Bowl weekend. And usually I'm excited, almost giddy about going to Las Vegas. But right now I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. Right now I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. Also, I've heard somewhere that when things get challenging for you, congratulations, you just leveled up. When things get tough, when things get challenging, congratulations, you just leveled up. Once again, I believe that's true. I mean, based on the quote-unquote success that I've achieved on YouTube right now over the last 30, maybe 45 days. Yes, I've leveled up. Meeting the requirements for monetization. Now I can start earning money. In essence, yes, I have leveled up. But I'm going to be honest, it's overwhelming. And this evening when I got off of work, all I wanted was solitude. All I wanted was solitude. And I found it here in the bathroom, like I always do. I can come in here and get my mind together, get my thoughts together. And as I laid in the bathtub, as a matter of fact, I don't have water in the bathtub. I have a comforter and a pillow. And I laid in the bathtub and just relaxed my mind. And then I got hungry. And I began to think about what I wanted to cook. And then I decided I'm going to cook some beef RONI. And I'm going to do an extended stay gourmet video. Because now that I've gotten my mind together, I want to cook for those individuals who enjoy watching me cook. So, as I make my dinner tonight, I'm going to do a video for you. I'll put my shoes on. And we're about to get into it. Let me find me a hat first. I think this one will do. Once again, it's on another extended stay gourmet video with your host, Martin Crenshaw. Let's get into it, y'all. Y'all know what we do. Let's get some dishwater going. Got a few items here in the sink. Let me get those kind of rinsed out, cleaned up. I just came from the Legal's grocery store picking up some ground beef. I got some chocolate chip cookies that I'm going to have for dessert. I got a fresh container of Alfredo. The last video I did, the Alfredo was frozen. Imagine that. So I got a fresh container of Alfredo and some ground beef. I really don't like getting ground beef like this anymore. I like to go to Kroger's and get it straight from the counter. But I didn't make it over to Kroger's earlier today, so I had to go over to Legal's and just grab some. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Let me get these few dishes out of the way. You know, I was watching I was watching a video earlier today when I was in the shop of my man King Explicit. He's the guy, I guess he's behind the movement Keep Posting. He's behind the Keep Posting movement. And I've kind of found a liking to his videos. He seems to be somewhat of a foodie also. And he likes to cook. He mainly cooks for himself. But he likes foodie food. I watched a video earlier today. He made some chili dogs. And he made seasoned fries with chili on them. And lots of onions. But he reminded me of me. So I'm just giving a little shout out to King Explicit in this video. I would also say he's been an influence with me with the success of my YouTube channel, because he says post every day. Keep posting every day. And that's what I have done ever since I started my channel. It's posted every day. I do believe it is the key to success. As of right now on YouTube. I had some chicken thighs, some more chicken thighs thawing out. He's thawing out earlier today. What I'm gonna do, here's the main thing that I'm working on right now, you all. What I'm really doing is preparing food to take with us on our trip to Las Vegas. I'm on an extremely tight budget, and one thing that you can do to save money when you travel, especially to places like Vegas, is find a way to bring your food. If you can find a way to bring your food, bring your food. So two things that I found that travel pretty well is chicken and rice and beef RONI. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and make the beef RONI, because I'm going to have that for dinner, but also, package that up to take with us. After this video, I'm going to go ahead and season up these chicken thighs, put those in the oven, and kind of let them slow roast. I'm not going to say necessarily overnight, but for at least 4 hours. So I'll put them in the oven, probably get up and get them done, and then in the morning I'm going to go ahead and make the chicken and rice. So I'm going to put these up here just to get them out of my way. Clean out my skillet. And this is going to be real quick. This is going to be real quick because I already have the macaroni. It's the macaroni that I used when I made the barbecue chicken dinner. Still need to use our needle nose pliers to work the stove. Let's get this rolling. Some heat. Get my cutting board down. Like I said, this is going to be real quick, y'all. Relatively speaking. We got some yellow onion, bell pepper, and mushrooms. And like I said earlier in this video, I know I started this video off real strange, but that's how I want to start this video off. This is how I was feeling today. This is how I was feeling this evening. But you also see how I kind of just got myself back on track. Sometimes you need a moment just to get away, y'all. Just a moment to yourself to get your thoughts together. I think I'm going to use up all these mushrooms. I only got a few of them anyway. I'm going to get a little bit of butter. Turn that heat down just a little bit. With some onion. bell pepper. Okay, we got those working, the mushrooms, onion, and bell pepper. And you know what, I'm going to put a half a pound of ground beef. Use a half a pound. Yeah, y'all, tonight I just felt like I just wanted to do this video and cook. I was going to make me something to eat. I might as well do an extended stay gourmet video. I'll put a little basil. I got some Italian seasoning. I do have some Italian seasoning. Put a little of that. Turn the heat up a little bit more now. Get this out of my way. Here's my macaroni and cheese. Okay, that's looking good. Let's see what it tastes like. Add some Alfredo sauce and turn this heat down. 2 Alfredo. towel because I'm starting to perspire. All right, look at that, y'all. Okay, we're going to add some spaghetti sauce. Go ahead and cough if you need to cough, camera person. Everybody coughs. Pretty much the same balance of the tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, and the Alfredo. And this was the mac and cheese that I made with the barbecue chicken. Y'all see how I do it? Y'all see how I do it? You use what you got. Use what you already have and stretch it out. Beef RONI. Classic. A classic dish. You know, back in the day, this is how we used to eat. This is how we used to eat back in the day. When mothers would take what they had, and work it together and create a meal. What fast food restaurant you know that sells beef RONI? None of them. But this is good eating right here. And it was quick. You got your bell peppers, mushrooms, onions, ground beef, and leftover macaroni and cheese. And for all intents and purposes, we are done. For all intents and purposes, we are done. And sprinkle a little cheese on top. Heat down. See, that didn't take too long. Told you. Now this is going with us to Las Vegas. And here's the other thing. This is something that you can eat cold. It don't have to be necessarily hot. It still tastes good cold. Well, I'm not going to say necessarily cold, but, you know, room temperature. Classic beef and RONI. I think that took, what, maybe 20 minutes? Maybe 20, 30 minutes at the most. Cheesy, beefy. You got your bell peppers, your onions, mushrooms in there. Yeah, this is doing it. This is comfort food. And I needed some comfort food. I needed some comfort food tonight, y'all. So thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, hit like. If you have a positive or constructive comment, leave it down below. And if you haven't subscribed and you like these videos, these extended stay gourmet videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all for watching. Be blessed and be a blessing.